me do my two-step.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Daniel. So I'm safety officer for this company, Classic Selatan, located in Senai, Johor Bahru. So this company runs in construction for houses, and the major scope of work is welding and also house renovation. And this company has been actively worked since 2006. So the first one we have is the first hazard that we have is operating cutting machine. This one is the operating cutting machine. So the hazard from the cutting machine is it has sharp edges and it can cause amputations of the hand and also can cause a fatal death. Activity, we have the painting. So the painting we categorize it under chemical hazard, and we have specific control measure. Okay. So for painting, we need to use that is given in safety glove to prevent it exposed to the skin, because it will cause skin irritation, and this can lead to other physical health. Okay, for the next one, for the next hazard, we have unused chemicals and also improper stored chemicals. So for this hazard, for the chemicals, we need to store it properly so that it does not cause any environmental pollution. And this company, it has storage tank in front of this company to store the chemical and dispose it safely. So for the storing part, we have this compartment, especially for the storing of the chemicals. Okay, for unused chemicals, we can store it in this storage tank before we dispose it safely. So for the control measure, we have the improved waste management system, and we can reduce the environment pollution. Okay, as a safety officer of this Classic Selatan, this company, so we will consult the employer about the operating cutter machine that we have seen in the previous video. So from that work environment, from that work activities, we see that there's no safety goggles provided and also no basic occupational safety and health training.
Okay, as an employer, we will provide PPE for the relatable employees, followed by an adequate training for occupational safety and health.
Okay, so now we are done here in the workshop for the welding and also example of hazard activities in here, and we continue to construction site for the house renovation for example, so we can look at other hazard as well. So from this work activity, first one we are having the repairing of the roof. So the hazard from this work activity is working in height, and it will cause the hazard which can cause is fall, and it may cause bone fracture. So the existing risk control that we can control is we are using a safety belt, and also the recommended control measure for this working in height is we can install handrail beside it. So for next work activity we have is the maintenance of the drainage system. So the hazard from this work activity is the worker is having a long period of exposure to the drilling machine. The worker need to use the drilling machine to drill the concrete in order to retrieve the pipe. So this can cause changes in the muscle of every worker, and also the tendons of every worker to be to be torn. So the for recommended control measure, we are expecting the work shift of every worker to rotate, and also propose an improved engineering solution in order to reduce the tendency of the muscle and tendon to be tear.